We're at the KOA Holiday in New Orleans. This is site 26 at the New Orleans KOA, and it is an economy site. It is one of the less expensive ones. Our trailer is 20 feet and it fits just fine in here. We do have the Jeep kind of parked to the side. This is a area kind of like tucked in the back. It was a little challenging getting in here because we had to back in from the street, and thankfully there were no other trailers in here. But it is a full hookup site, and on this side is where our hookups are. So we've got, sewer here. Then we've got 50 and 30 amp. Actually, nope, just 30 amp in here. And then our water hookup. We're backed against a fence here, and there is a cabin on our other side. We've got a tree next to us here, so we would have lots of shade if it were summertime and the leaves were on. And so we've got a small picnic table on this side and a little area here. We're across from a cabin. And then I'm not sure if this is a site. I don't think it is. I think it's just an area here to our right. But it feels pretty private because we're back here in the corner against some fences. So here's one of the cabins that are on site, which has like a seating area and a grill at it too. And then we've got another big tree right here. So like I said, there's lots of shade in this area. And you can kind of see how we're in this little back corner area. So you couldn't really come in and turn around too easily. Maybe if you were a small trailer you could, but instead what we did was pulled forward into that empty spot there and just backed all the way into our spot. It is a little bit bumpy back here. There's just it looks like some gravel grading issues that need to be dealt with. However, our site was really level when we parked, so that's all that matters. So walking out to the main part of the park, these are the kind of more deluxe back-ins. I don't know what you'd call them, but nicer back-ins, a little bit wider. They have a actual paved area. And this is kind of an interesting park because it looks like it was a neighborhood and they bought some of the old houses. We're very close to the dog park. We're about, a 2-minute walk at that. And there's also a recreation hall in that teal building. There is a recreation room, however, it's closed right now. I should have been here yesterday to take a video of it, but it's basically just a room to hang out in, and there's good Wi-Fi in here. Next to the rec hall is the dog park, and it's quite large. It's actually like the 2 backyards from the 2 houses here. So it has a double gate. There's bags and a garbage can so you can pick up after your pet. Couple benches back here, lots of shade, lots of room. This side's a little bit more of dirt. There looks like old playground equipment they left in here that dogs can jump up on. And here's the other side. So it's quite large, lots of room back here. And lots of leaves, which my dog was going crazy. Kicking up all the leaves, his favorite thing to kick things up. This KOA does have a nice in-ground pool. It goes from 3 feet to 8 feet. It's open from April 15th until I believe like October, so it's not currently open, but they're getting it prepared. And there's an area with some seating and some sun chairs. And there's a small playground at the back of the campground. And tetherball. Would go into the laundry room, but it's closed because there was a water main break. It's a little ironic because we actually booked this site so we could do laundry after boondocking for a few days, and then our next site doesn't have laundry. Such is life, but the laundry room is here. They have one, it's just closed due to a water main break. This is the bathroom and shower area, and the showers are individual. So each one has a small bench in the changing area that folds up. And then there's a small shower stall. There's a little place to hold your soap. And then the restrooms are in here as well. There is also a larger accessible stall, and it has a bench as well and a little bit more room. And this is the women's restroom. There are 4 sinks. We've got a nice big mirror, soap, and paper towel. Then the stalls in here. Just your typical bathroom stall, but the bathrooms are nice and clean. And the store has a lot of tourist items, and if you forgot some things, you know, there's some propane and barbecue sauce and different things that you might want for camping, as well as just normal like toiletry items you might have forgotten. And ice is available, as well as some drinks and snacks. And if you need your fix of New Orleans foods, they've got that too. And there's free coffee available. This is at the front of the park. We've got the main road over there. There's private houses right here. We're kind of in an interesting spot in a neighborhood. And the park is pretty quiet overall, but there is a train that goes through about 6 a.m. that might wake you up. A little bit of blaring horns. And one more thing, there is propane available at this park too. You can rent fire pits for I think they're $10, and there is firewood available.